Welcome back to the Allen Ball Adventures. We've got a special one today. We are a few hours into the journey here. We are headed out to West Virginia, so I've already put a few hours behind the wheel. Dragon is behind the realm now. But we've got a pretty fun and unique trip today. We're going all the way out to West Virginia. We've got a special guest with us. It's none other than the legend herself, Grammy. Oh, there we go.
Hi, I'm Grammy.
This is
Happy to be here.
The legend Grammy. So we're taking Grammy back home to West Virginia, where she's from, and really to her childhood home. And what makes this so fun or unique about going there, to me at least, is that her father and her grandfather, so my great and great grandparents, actually built the houses that we're going to stay in. So it's just a small little town, Oak Hill, West Virginia, right outside New River Gorge. And we're going to be doing some hiking and all that kind of camping stuff as well. So we'll take you along for the journey and see you when we get closer.
Good morning, everybody. We are currently somewhere in Kentucky, a place I have never heard before. So backstory is yesterday we left Kansas City, Missouri, and we were going to make it all the way to West Virginia, which is our first trip on this 4-month journey. And then we had a little problems with the car, which I'll have Logan fill you in. I wouldn't even be able to begin to tell you what was wrong with this, so I'm not even going to try.
Check it out, guys. We woke up today in this shop. So last night, about 3/4 the way through the day, we ended up losing our brake caliper on that tire. So luckily, we've got friends down here in Kentucky, and we were able to limp it over here to the shop with some beautiful cars here, an old Bronco, got some Shelbys over there. So our first night inside of the Lexus, we spent inside of a shop. It's funny how things work out, but you know, I'm glad it happened how it did, and that we were able to go somewhere and get it fixed. So huge shout out to our friends here. They really saved us. We will be getting it fixed today and get back on the road and be in West Virginia. It's about 6.5 hours away from here. So
Kentucky, West Virginia. Woo!
Good morning from West Virginia. We made it yesterday evening, got in. There's old Ludacris. She did well after we lost that brake caliper, got everything repaired there in Kentucky, and was able to make it here in about 6 hours, but we have made it. So this house here behind me is the one that my great grandfather and his dad built together. There's actually another one that's gonna be on the other side of this house here that he also built, and there's a third one on this street that I'm yet to see, apparently built with just stones. But pretty crazy to me, because everything that I'm touching and using when I'm here, I'm like, oh my goodness, my grandpa did this. He built this, my great grandfather. There's the other one, and it's pretty much in shambles now. But we have made it to West Virginia. So that was about a 13-hour drive. We were gonna do it in one day. Turned out to be about 2. That's okay. Everything works out for the best. And so we're just settling in here. We're gonna do a whole bunch of things while we're here. We got plenty of time. We'll be doing a lot of hiking, camping, off-roading, of course. So stay around, keep it going.
Hey y'all, we're currently in the New River Gorge National Park. We just went to the boardwalk hike to take a look at the bridge from this angle, but really I'm more excited about the things we're going to be doing in the canyon. We're going to be camping here the next couple of days, doing a few awesome waterfall hikes, so I'm excited.
Yeah, so this is the largest suspension bridge, I believe they said, in the eastern United States. I think it spanned over 3,000 feet. You could fit the Liberty Memorial and the Statue of Liberty underneath it twice. we'll B-roll you some footage of that. But it's an iconic thing. It's what this park is known for. You can go bungee jumping off of it at certain times of the year and that kind of thing. But it's just a fun little stop for us at the visitor center. And then we'll be down in the wilderness later on. Hello from Summersville Lake, West Virginia. We just had an awesome morning. We didn't take the DG along with us, but we'll definitely have some good iPhone footage for you. Wonderful day of paddleboarding out on the lake. Got to do some rock climbing or free water soloing. Paddleboarding, cliff jumping. And, so it's been a wonderful day here so far. We heard lots of good things about this lake, and it was beautiful. Clear water, could see all the way to the bottom. And now we are getting ready here to go ahead and go find our camp for the night. So there's Mr. Ludacris over there. And we're gonna go hit a four-wheel drive trail that is only about 15 minutes from here. So that's the start of the trail, it looks like. And I think we're gonna be able to find some dispersed camping along the way. And yeah, hopefully find a nice campsite right next to a creek.
And the best part about this lake, there's just so much to see and so much to do, and it was only $5 to get in for the entire day, so I would highly recommend this. So worth the money.
We are officially off the beaten path here. We're on the four-wheel drive road that is right there. Take a peek. It's very narrow, but it'll all be all right for us. We got stuff that'll stop us from getting all scraped up. So we're off the regular road, and now we're hunting for a campsite.
I'm not sure how much you're going to be able to hear just because there's this raging river right below, but we just found camp. I'm just enjoying my book, sitting in my chair. Logan's there in the hammock, and we are about to give you a tour of our campsite. So we did about 4 hours at the lake today, and then we drove down this four-wheel drive road, probably about an hour, I would say, total, and then we found the coolest camp spot. So we're gonna do a little camp tour, which Logan's gonna do. So
Camp tour time.
Camp tour, let's go.
Okay, as you come in off the main road there, we see that we have a whole circle drive, and we had all types of options on where to park. What was going to be flat, have a good view, but we decided on this. So you come right in, we've got our awning here. So we've already got coverage. Now you'll see also as well, we are going to have some blankets. They didn't stay completely dry when we were driving here, but we'll learn from that and do better next time. So come right this way. Through here, we'll show off the views immediately from the canopy here. We chose this primarily because the rapids create such a beautiful noise, and yeah, that's also why we've got our living quarters over here facing the rapids. Nice. Over here, if you would, there's a fireplace where we'll be roasting some food and having a nice fire tonight. It's so dry out, or so moist out here. Come right over this way. Into the home, in the kitchen. There's a table over here for all your miscellaneous items. We've got our bed and drawers, mosquito netted out. There's definitely bugs out here for sure. But yeah, that's all right in there, nice and tidy. And if we come around back here, this is my favorite part. That's here with your TV. And I think it's pretty sweet. Definitely enjoy my coffee here. Wow. Good morning. So we were back on the road. We went ahead and packed up camp this morning. Had our morning coffee, whatnot. Took a little shortcut on a four-wheel drive road. Up out of the trails and whatnot. It's actually pretty intense. Close clips of that there. But now we are headed over to our first hike of the day. So the plan today is going to do 2 hikes. Then we'll drop down into the New River Gorge and find a campsite. Yep. So a couple hikes coming up soon.
We're probably planning on doing about 2 days there. We got about 4 hikes total that we want to accomplish. So stay tuned.
We we are at our first stop of the day. It's an old mill of some kind. Looks like there's some steps and stuff over here, so let's go see. We're officially on our first hike of the day. So this is our second stop. We just made it. Now we're gonna go hike to some waterfalls. Beautiful road getting down here, and it's lush like a jungle out here. Beautiful.
And wet and humid.
Very humid. We follow this creek all the way to the waterfall. So we are finally moving away from the roar of the river. We have made it onto a very enchanted fairy-like trail headed to Kate Falls. It's like being in a jungle. It's pretty amazing. And we're in the middle of West Virginia. I feel like there should be monkeys around me. After a rainy afternoon, we have got our camp set up, and I thought it was time for a camp tour. So let's go ahead and take you guys along here. We'll come around the back door actually to start. Coming in the back, got the trash. Swing around here, we've got the waterproofing thing up, and there's Dragging It Fast in the kitchen. Okay. Coming around this side over here, of course, we had our awning up. We had to get that up right away. We were actually doing it in the rain. Man, should have seen that. We are in the New River Gorge here, right on the New River. It is roaring. This is one of the free campsites along the way. Got our chairs under here. Now it is time for some grub, a quick one, but that is the room tour of the campsite.
Right now Logan is working on starting a fire for us, and I am here in our kitchen working on making hot chocolate for the fire. We have these cute little individual cups that we bought. Well, actually someone gave these to us. We have the vanilla and the peppermint, so I am super excited for this. It's gonna just feel so cozy. Nothing better than a hot chocolate by the fire. Good morning, but not really, because it's almost 10 o'clock. We slept until about 9 today. Last night we had some really heavy rain, which was kind of a good test to see how well and waterproof our gear is. I would say 90% of the stuff stayed dry. We just didn't put that extra tarp on the back with the other awning that was not quite waterproofed. But other than that, it went pretty well. Today is our last day in this particular park. We're gonna go ahead and do 2 hikes, which most hikes here are only about a mile long. So gonna hit that before we exit the park, and then we're going back to his great aunt's house to reset and dry everything that was wet. So stay tuned.
Good morning from Sandstone Falls. Hope you guys can hear us okay. So we packed up a very rainy camp this morning at the bottom of the New River Gorge. I think it was Camp David. It's a pretty cool spot, but now we're at our first place for today, Sandstone Falls. And the river is absolutely pumping. It's been flooding, raging. So this waterfall here.
This is gonna be our first stop for the day to check this out, and then we might be potentially going to one more stop depending on time, and then no camping for about a day or 2. We're gonna go reset, get all the wet stuff dried up, and then we will see you in a couple of days.
Feel the presence of the strength here. I mean, this is nuts. It's absolutely flooding. It's all the way up to this, which I doubt it very normally is. But that is just crazy how much it is ripping through here right now. That is intimidating and scary.
We are obviously here in the spring, which means flooding season. So here's kind of like what the expectation looks like. And then here is the reality. It is not clear. It is full of dirt just because of all the flooding that they've had. But either way, it is still beautiful.